Alright, here are the real historic facts behind Naruto. Let me start with the ranking system, okay? Naruto, the show or the manga, you go from Genin to Chunin to Jonin, and in real life, that's actually not too far from the truth because a Genin, yes, existed, and so did a Chunin and the Jonin. But in real life, the Genin was actually the one going out to do the missions, whereas the Chunin was the right-hand man of the Jonin, and the Jonin were the big boys who wouldn't really go on a missions anymore, but they would just assign them to the lower-ranked ninjas. And while I say ninjas, that's not actually true either, because historically the name is shinobi, at least in Japan, but because the writing is so similar, they pronounce it ninja in China, and you also have the kunoichi, which is the female word for shinobi in Japanese. So really, if you want to stick to the Japanese, call them shinobi and not ninja. And as for the missions that they do in Naruto, they get quite violent, but they sometimes are a little bit cutesy. In real life, that was not the case. Shinobi were mostly mercenaries and spies and would assassinate people to destabilize governments, or just get someone out the way that had a big bounty on their head, whatever, because you could buy them for hire. You could even have them as bodyguards. And the magic thing, no, they didn't do. There was no Sharingan, there was no, none of that going on. But people in those times used to think that ninjas were magical because of the things they did. They were so out of this world, and they would, disappear and all that. Yeah, they were considered to have magical abilities, but not really. But they had deadly weapons. But the kunai, that was not really, Naruto was tossing that thing around and scoops up poison. Nah, not really. That was more of an agricultural tool that they had on them, but didn't really use it as a weapon. Unlike the shuriken, which the samurai did use mostly, ninjas not so much. And they didn't throw them 12 at a time. They would throw like maybe 1 or 2 to distract people and then go in with their sword. But again, that was more the samurais and not the ninjas. And if you want to see more historical Naruto facts, let me know in the comments below, and I'll do a part 2, and I'll do other videos on this, just like I did with my One Piece videos, which are on my channel. So subscribe so you can find them and don't miss out on my content. Alright, thank you. See you soon.